Howdy doody motherfucking Rudy, right? Rudy. Loneliness. A lot of lonely people in the world nowadays. Now I'm cooking breakfast, fuck is. Mushrooms, bacon, eggs. Perfect diet for somebody that actually wants to lose weight. I'm proof. Alright, so loneliness. So you're having a hard time, someone left you, you can't get somebody, blah, 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 and you're always pining over the fact that you're lonely. You're not lonely, you've got yourself. That's the whole point. Loneliness is separation of self. If you are lonely, it's because you can't be happy with the person that you are. It's because who you are isn't enough. So open up who you really are. Start looking. You're lonely because you have a path that you need to walk that you're not walking. You're lonely because you don't want to be around you. So how's your significant that could come in going to want to be around you? You're lonely because you're not happy with you, which means the people that you attract, especially your significant others that you attract, they mirror parts of who you are. Not exactly, but enough. Which means if you're lonely and in lack, so we'll say that again, if you're lonely and in lack, the feeling of lack, you are lacking a partner, you are lacking, I just cracked this egg up everywhere, right? So if you are lacking the touch, the emotional connection, motherfucker. I just dropped shells in here because I'm trying to cook and teach the world. Alright, so if you're lacking that and then you build on the feeling of lack, you will be lacking. So what you got to do is you got to go, well, lonely, hey? There's a reason. Let's find the root cause of the feeling. So don't ask yourself, what's wrong with me? Never ever ask yourself what's wrong with me. Never ever tell yourself what is wrong, because what is wrong can be changed by understanding what is right. So what you do is you look at yourself and then you make a list of all the good shit about you. Right, if that's a tiny little short list, change life so you become a better human. You're allowed to be a spirit, you're allowed to be this, you're allowed to be that, but you still, at base value of this realm, this experience-based realm, you're still having a human experience, so you might as well be the best human you can be. Nice and easy, guys. If you are lying to yourself, beating yourself down every day, you're lonely because you made yourself lonely. I'm isolated from humans, from emotions, from the human touch, from having a partner at this moment, because I'm in a growth period and I have acknowledged this and I am stepping this into a better position for myself. So when you're put in a growth period, grow. Don't just fall into another vagina. Don't just fall onto another cock. Right? This goes for guys and girls. It goes for both sides. Grow. Go through a growth period and learn. Experience the silence. Experience the time alone. Now, I won't go to a point where I'll never have another partner. The right one comes along, no worries. But I understand what the right ones are now. So if you're lonely, you're choosing to be lonely with your actions. Actions create reactions. Reactions flow into new actions. I'm not lonely. I talk to people when I go out and about. Now, I don't do the lonely man thing where I chat their ear off. I'll give some people some info. I'll ask them how their day's been. I'll prop them up enough to hopefully have a better day. And then they can make the decisions to push for another good day like that one. How'd that happen? I don't know. It's exactly right, you don't know. Because the majority of people are lonely and they have no clue. So, after all that bullshit, and I've stole 6 minutes of your life, I hope you can understand that you're not lonely. At all. You've got yourself. So love who you are. Understand who you are. And understand you don't need somebody else to validate who you are. You need to validate yourself. You need to understand who you are. Thanks for the 6.5 minutes of your life. I hope this has helped. Fuckers.